now tuned in to Triple M Fishing. Like, subscribe, comment. First video, 101. The bluegill setup. Real easy rig. 6-pound test line. Got a $15 pole from Real King. Real easy, real inexpensive, not hard to use, real light setup. Okay, so we're gonna start with our 6-pound test line. Real easy, real lightweight. I like to use slip bobbers. Some people like to use your regular bobber. No problem in using these. But to me, slip bobber is the way to go. So you got your slip knots right here. Real easy to use, real inexpensive. Slide your 6-pound. Slide your 6-pound string through the slip knot. Pull that through there like that. Real easy. I like to take the scissors, cut that off because it'll be a little bend in the line. Give you a little bit of play you don't want to have to deal with. So we're going to slide this up out your way. Real easy. Take the slip bobber. Slide that like that. Pull that through. Came through. Okay. Real simple. Hangs freely like that. So we're going to pull this down, get this out of our way while we're tying our knot because we're going to need some extra string. So I'm going to sit that down because I got to get another slip weight out. Slip weight. Real easy to use. 1/8 of an ounce. Real small, not too heavy for a bluegill. Get our string. Push that in there like so. It's going to slide freely, just like that. I'm going to take our bead. If you don't use the bead, you're kind of beating yourself. You're going to be wasting time fishing because if you don't have this bead, this is going to get caught up in here while you're fishing. And it's going to take the fish is going to see it's going to be all sideways like this. It's not going to be able to get it. So to stop that problem, that's what you have the bead for. Let me show you guys. You don't want this getting chopped up in here like this. You don't want that to happen. So take the bobber, slip bobber. Your setup's gonna look like this. It's gonna slide freely with your slip bobber. Now we're gonna tie the polymer knot. That's my favorite knot to tie. Real easy knot. It's real easy. Push it through here. Now, I have the polymer knot setup videos on actually how to tie it in other videos so you can have a better look at the knot. Right now, you probably can't see how I'm tying it. So there's 5 knots that you can tie, and the polymer knot's my favorite knot. So it's really not that hard. You can teach anybody, you know. Take the knot both sides, butterfly it. Take one ear of that butterfly, you know, like you're tying your shoes as a kid. Tighten that down like this. Pull that hook through that bunny ear. Swipe. Make sure that's up on the other side. Boom, now you see how that looks. You're gonna pull that down tight. Now you're gonna have that extra access string. Take your scissors. Cut that. So in front of us, we have 2 slip bobber setups. I'm gonna get this clear view better for you guys. So we have the first one that I have actually tied to the pole. We have our example that I had sitting to the side. One of them has a bigger hook than the other one. This hook is a number 2. This hook is a number 3. I would prefer really for you to use the smaller hook. Best setup for the bluegill. Like on all of these lures that we have set up over here to the side, as you can see, the hooks are really small. I have another one. Oh, I'm getting caught up with all Nice size hook, little fish, little swim fish. So if you're fishing with this setup and it hits the water, you want this to be free. You see how that? Go to the bottom of this. You see how that stands nice and tight? So if you had a worm on here, we're going to use soft plastic. We don't want to keep running through worms. You know, just have a worm all dried up on my desk. That's just unnecessary. So we're going to use this soft plastic as an example for a worm. So if we put this on here, just gonna push this through. Now, if it was a real worm, I advise for you to just feed the whole thing through, all the way to the end of it. It's gonna be slippery. Cover that hook up. Now, sometimes you can leave it like this. Bluegills are bang on this. So you got your setup like this. This is on the bigger hook. Now we're gonna pick up a rooster tail, mini tail, rooster tail. It's all different types of names for it. I like the pink ones, the silver ones. Some of them have glitter on them, different styles. I'm just gonna push this in here. Come out the bottom of there like so. I'm gonna pick this up for you. Turn it this way. Let you see it. Give you a better look. Like I said, with this bead that we have placed right here, it's really gonna help a lot of your, you know, friction in between your bobber and this sliding and getting stuck in between your casts. Because if you cast out and this is tight in here, this will be stuck without that being there. You want this to be nice and free in the water. So that's my slip bobber bluegill setup. Now, if we didn't have a slip bobber, I'm gonna show you guys how to set it up with the regular bobber. We're gonna pull this out of the camera. Move that out of our way. Let's move this too. Still, everything's gonna be the same setup, no problem. So we're gonna take our bobber that we have right here. We'll connect the bottom end closest to the bottom. And we're gonna take this other side and connect it on the top. And she's connected. So our setup would be like this if it was in the water. Something like this. So you could change your lure, change whatever setup you want to have on the bottom, rooster tail, you know, any of this, your thing that look like maggot. I bought this from a guy, he actually makes these, I can't remember his name. He said this right here is the crappie whisperer. Real small hook, nothing too big. Bluegill, crappie, really any panfish. So it's your setup. There's all different types of things that you can use, worms.
Put it back. Put the crappie back. Put the crappie whisperer.
Hmm?
Put the crappie whisperer.
Put this back in the plastic. Keep this hidden. Don't use that. All right, and that's it. You can have your slip bobber set up. Real easy, nice to use. Or your regular bobber. Real simple setup. And like, subscribe, comment. Please, if you have any problems or any questions that you would like to know about my setup, comment below. And I'm gonna have different giveaways and different things. So if you like, comment, subscribe, definitely there's gonna be links below in these videos. So thanks for tuning in. There's more videos to come. Appreciate you guys. Triple M Fish Channel. My Triple M fishermen, we're here for you. Be ready. More videos to come.